Is this thing working? Is this thing working? Is this thing working? Is this thing working? Sound checked. Sound checked. Sound checked. Okay, appears like it's working now. Amazes me how much lag there is. Okay, appears like it's working now. Amazes me how much lag there is. Okay, appears like it's working now. So, where's everybody at today? There, shut the computer off. Noise-wise. Shouldn't be getting the reverb anymore. We'll just give you some time. I'm in no hurry because it's probably not going to work, but we'll see what happens. The delay is really bad, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds. Wow. Hi, Lisa. Can you hear me? Thanks for showing up. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Lisa. Can you hear me, Lisa? Right on. That's great. That's great. How are you today? Is it hot there like it is here? It's hot everywhere, I think. It's a beautiful day today. Yeah. Set up in the backyard. Gonna run off the cleanup sluice, homemade. And we're gonna make some cons from the high banker into supercons. And then pan them down and see what there is. How many times am I gonna have to do that? There. The white circle is gone now, so hopefully we can keep it away and just keep rolling. So, what do we have today? We have the homemade super concentrator sluice. This is a fluorescent tube light cover. This is something I got at the Restore, which is a used hardware store we have here. Habitat for Humanity runs it, and they sell all kinds of used and gifted to them stuff. This particular light cover has little holes in it all the way along. It's a diffuser, and this is just perfect for catching like tiny cells. Will catch all the little heavies amazingly, but it doesn't keep very much. I might end up with 3 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons at the most if I'm lucky. It really will reduce it down. We have quite a big pail here of stuff. Probably over a gallon of stuff to run down. This is all concentrates from the sluice. And if I was to run this by hand over a pan, this would take me a couple of days. Right on, you know what a Restore is. Good. So I spent $2 on that thing at the Restore. You can't get anything for $2 these days, so I'm really happy about that. A lot of my stuff comes from the Restore and the dollar store. So, from the dollar store, rinse agent. This has been refilled with Jet Dry. This isn't going to be a bubble show like you're going to see later with ATC. This is what I use to break the surface tension. So we'll just put some of that in there right now. Help break the film on the water. I have 2 little pumps. There's one of them. They are 200 gallon per hour, 12 volt pumps. They both hook onto my battery. One comes to each side of the T, and then the water slides down here and runs a sluice. So let's get the noise going here, get the bubbles. There won't be any bubbles, I hope, but let's get everything going. There's one side started up. There's the other side started up. Everything looks really nice. I pre-wet my cons so we don't get anything surfing down the top of the water. And we'll begin. Thanks, Lisa. So basically, I feed this tablespoon by tablespoon the same way I pan with really heavies, but you can feed this fairly quick, so we'll get her done. Does the water look okay? Yeah, it looks nice and level. That's always the best way to tell if your level is looking at the discharge on your sluice. The batteries, a lawnmower battery, same one I take with the high banker to the river. Oh, had company show up last night. You're gonna like this one. Apparently this is Dan Turd's cousin. Yes, that's right. Amber Turd. Oh. Not something you want to find in the bed in the morning in the sheets. Let's see what happens here. I'm glad you like that. What's the weather like there today, Lisa? It is just beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like there's nothing in the sluice, but each little cell holds just specks. And eventually there'll be specks in all the cells all the way down. All the lights fly right off. The heavies fall into the cells. So we'll burn our way through this. And if it doesn't catch all the gold, I'll just run it again later. And then I put it in my end of the year cons bucket and play with it in the wintertime. I don't know what the weather is. Very nice out. It's been 30 all week. I only worked Monday and Friday. Monday I started feeling sick at work. Monday night I went to bed, slept till Tuesday night, woke up for supper, talked to my mom. She had COVID. I was too scared to get tested, so I took off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Went back to work on Friday, and that was a mistake. The morning was rough. The afternoon was better. But we have a long weekend here for Labor Day, so getting a good rest on the weekend here. And then Tuesday morning, double booked for jobs, so jump right back on the saddle. Now, if I was a smart man, I would have had a bucket to put this bucket on. You all settled in the house now, gentleman prospector? Mama bird? Moisture didn't even want to come outside. She's been outside since 9 o'clock this morning, so if she wants to sleep in the bed with Mom, that's fine. You know, I live in the prairies, right? So I'm in southern Alberta. It's kind of like Arizona here. We don't get a lot of humidity. Dry heat. If this area didn't have irrigation, it'd be a desert. So, gentleman prospector and Mama Bird, did you make the 3-hour drive to your new favorite spot? Where did you guys go today? It rained on us all morning at the creek. We were soaked for 3.5-hour drive home. We went yesterday to No Tell'em Creek and spent the night. Oh, you spent the night. That sounds nice. Did you spend the night in a camper? Stayed at a hotel underneath the stars like a couple teenagers? Or did you shovel all night? I bet you shoveled all night. If I had a No Tell'em Creek, I'd probably shovel all night too. The sketchiest motel on the planet. Yeah, no doubt, Dave. Didn't get much sleep probably then. Yeah, that's the thing about 3.5-hour drive. You can't just go up and back in the same day and get anything done. Not without having a down day the next day. That would be a lot of hours. And if it's hot there, oh, did you do some sniping at the No Tell'em Creek this time again? Cheap is not always a good thing, brother. I'm so glad I'm doing this. You're making me laugh. That's great. That's one way to get better. Hey, Mama Bird, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Yeah, cheap is not always the best way to go, but when you're on the business of gold, it's not like you can afford a $50,000 truck and a $100,000 camper and to go big up $100 worth of gold, eh? That's why my sluice is from the Restore. I'll show you a couple other of my favorite tools. Like I said, my first bottle of rinse agent was from the dollar store. All of my gold here is under 50 mesh. Classifier screen from the dollar store. They're about, window mesh is about 20, so these are probably 25 mesh. But this is the ultimate cheapskate. This is called a net pot hydroponics growing pot. Get these at the hydroponics store. They fit inside of a 5-gallon bucket, and I use them for a classifier. I'd recommend them to anybody who starts out and doesn't want to buy a real expensive Arbor Freight classifier or something like that. Stomach bug. Yeah, it's hard to keep it down. Hard to keep it down. Oh, that's a big one. I'll definitely have to rerun this stuff again later. Managed to get back down to Bedrock and did find a sweet little nugget. Comes loaded with 3 buckets and sluice cons from the trip. We will be running them tomorrow night live and seeing what we got. That's excellent. That's excellent. You have fresh material to run. And you found a nugget. I bet you're happy about that. I bet you're like, ooh-wee happy about that. I think the water's traveling a lot faster on the left side of my sluice than it is on the right side of my sluice, it looks like. Just screaming down here. I wonder why that is. Must be off side to side a little bit. Oh, you can't help being sick. We all know that. Sucks when you're sick, especially for the sick person. Yeah, I was sicker than a dog all week. I know all about it. At least it wasn't coming out both ends, but man. Yeah, there's like nothing down the left side here. Let's see, this side has to come up. This is a stand I made for the trap when I was running it, trying to run it as a high banker. Yeah, I think the left side must be a little bit low or something, because it seems like it's running a lot faster down the left side than the right side. There's nothing in the cells on the left side, just on the right side. I hardly ever see gold in this thing. It gets down in the bottom of those little tiny cells. And maybe we won't see any gold. Who knows? This is the great thing about a live. I'm as surprised as you guys are. Oh, brother. I tried to count out the amount of cells in this table one time. I lost track. I tried counting them down by multiplying that way. There's a lot. It was like over 1,000. I didn't put a level on this thing when I set it up this morning. I just assumed it was level from the last time I ran it. Maybe should have done that. Like I said, lives are great, full of surprises. Hey GP, do you have a blue wrench, or you should still have it from last time I used you, right? Yeah, you got it. Right on. Okay, good. All kinds of people showing up. That fly. Well, we're getting down there. You see that? Sticky mess. Everything was screened down to the little kitchen screen. I kind of want to, this spot is just in town here, just 2 miles out of town. I want to evaluate it before I go back there, see if it's worth wasting my time over. The spot where I find the better gold is an hour to an hour and a quarter's drive away. But every time I go there, I seem to forget my battery or something. Who would ever heard of forgetting your battery? So sometimes it's just easy to have a close spot to go where maybe swing by on the way after work or whatever. I'll tell you, the other spot I can find 2 to 4 times as much color on. Downstream from Medicine Hat. Oh, someone's barbecuing. That's not fair. You know you're feeling better when food is appealing. We had chicken last night. My wife ate a piece and a half, so she's definitely feeling better, even though she says she's not. I should try to find some steak. It is a Labor Day long weekend here. Is it a long weekend in the States? SIM card in my phone. I'm just running off of Wi-Fi from the house, so that's probably why the booster's not hitting it. Put the SIM card in this phone. The other phone's all cracked and dropped it at work a few weeks ago anyways. But I don't want to wreck this one. Got it for shooting videos. No, it doesn't get hot. It just loses Wi-Fi connection. Like I said, the live will at least be interesting. Put the hose in this bucket and tried to flush out as many of the silts as I could beforehand so the water would stay clean for the whole run. So Mama Bird's missing work too. Luckily she has a long weekend off. Lisa's working nights. Yeah, that can be hard to do in the summertime when it's nice outside. Lisa's got great content. I like her stuff. Definitely gonna have to run this again. Try and pan it this fast. So one thing people tell me to do is to get that chalkboard paint. I have some invisible chalkboard paint. I thought about spraying this thing down, but I think it would hold a lot, and it's just as easy to run it again. Right now it cleans out so easy afterwards. Nothing sticks in there. This just truly works like a little drop riffle. Words, Prairie. I don't know, maybe this winter I'll try it. Hey, Alaskan Adventures. How are you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Just about done running the cons. Making supercons today. And we'll pan them out and see if there's anything in there left. Alaskan Assassin. AAA. AAA in the house. So how long are your days up there this time of year? Tit. That's it. That's right. That's right. Funny man, GP. Well, could be nothing. Who knows? We'll find out. If you can see the cells on this thing. What kind of sluice is that? That's a 4-foot fluorescent light fixture. That's one that they use for outdoor fixtures. It's one of that's why it's got all the foam on it. It's for like the high water areas and industrial and stuff. And at a restore, which is a cheap used hardware store here, and just had a bunch of little divots in it. There's my pumps. My water. And that's how many cons we have left. Maybe a tablespoon. Whoa! You guys need to see this. There be gold in there. Yeah, I was hoping there was going to be gold in there after all that. Holy. Okay. I gotta get some jet dry in there. All up the top of the pan. Oh, GP, my belly bump. Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, I usually hold my hand and tap my hand and actually move to the right place then. Holy, it just ringed at the top edge of the pan. I'm going to have to roll this down and snuffer all that up. We're going to have to do this, get snuffer dumps. Okay, that's a good problem to have. I needed some clean water. I need some clean water here to work with. I shouldn't be panning in that filthy water anyways. Don't want to dump it though. Let's top that up. I think I forgot. It's been a while since I made supercons. There's actually a lot of gold in there. It's a good thing, right? Okay, now maybe everything's at the bottom of my pan. Now I can actually pan. Let's just dump some of this out. Some of it, all of it, whatever. It's mostly just silts anyways. It's the overflow. There shouldn't be any gold in there unless it's skated out the top. Hmm. Just give me a second here to fill my tub up. I was like shocked there when I saw the gold. That's what supercons are all about. This isn't from a rich gold area. This was from, like I said, just outside of town here. So I wasn't expecting a lot, but I am expecting some. I think this was... Is this working right now? I don't think this is working. Why do I have the death spiral? Hello? Hi. This is working. Good. My camera, my video doesn't look like it's working there, but... Oh, man. So fine, this stuff. I know what I'll do. Pull out what we can. The old Joby magnet. Probably had a bunch of gold in that. That got rid of most of it. Now I'll shake her down. Walk her forward. Walk those silts out there. I always pull back when I'm working with fine stuff. I pull back. Okay, now we're down to half a tablespoon. I'll just tap this up. Holy happy times. This is awesome. You guys are going to enjoy seeing this. It's all the way across the pan. Try and wrap her up there up top. Well, I got this and 2 cleanups at the other spot that's farther away. Well, maybe not quite this much, but I got a bit. I don't want to step on ATC's toes here, so we'll get this pulled back. Give you guys a reveal. Makes me wonder how much came out in those magnetics. Oops. I always run the magnetics. That's about the best we're going to get it for now. There's still gold on the far side. We'll set her there. Let's go get the camera. How does this work? Like this. There you go. Can you see that? Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much. And that's how you turn a gallon very quickly down into plain cons. Thank you all for watching. Everyone have a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed this first live. It was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you all. Everyone take care. Take care of each other. Get well soon. Mama Bird. We'll see you guys all again next time. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it all. We're done over an hour now. We'll see you later. Thanks all. Bye-bye.